ストサイバーは20分一本勝負を行います。
We're wrestling fans, we are live here tonight in Chicago, Illinois, kicking off your action for New Japan, Windy City Riot 2024. My name is Vander Griff alongside the wonderful Mina Scott and the illustrious Chris Charlton. Folks, we are ready for some in-ring competition here tonight.
How do you say that in Chicago?
I believe it's just English, Chris.
What?
Well, nevertheless.
I haven't understood a single word anyone has said all weekend.
NJPW アカデミー183センチ96キロ
Sanjay getting set for what is set to be his 17th career match straight out of the NJPW Academy in California.
Oh, Chris, I am excited to have you here with us, particularly for this Strong Survivor match. Walker and I have called the previous Strong Survivor. We've really seen the growth and evolution of this accolade, but you're getting to see it in real life for the first time.
I'm going to tell you, I've been watching every single one of the Strong Survivor matches. It's a fantastic concept. And this man, Vander Griff, has been certainly putting in the work, Walker, and has been maintaining and defending that spot, opening up these strong shows.
Absolutely.
NJPW アカデミー180センチ90歳またバンダーグリフ
It's day 168 for Matt Vander Griff as Strong Survivor. And Veda, as you mentioned, the past two defenses, we were here live for New Japan Strong Action. For the first time for New Japan Strong Action that Zane J has been seen in-ring competition outside, of course, of the NJPW Academy, which those broadcasts have been airing on tape delay on the NJPW YouTube channel.
And Zane is an interesting case in terms of the New Japan Academy in that we've seen a lot of wrestlers come to the Academy in order to polish their skills, to take themselves to the next level. Zane J, though, he is purely a product of the trainers there at the Academy.
Training under the likes of Fred Rosser, Kushida, and at times, Azukar, Rocky Romero. Matt Vander Griff has never faced off against competitor the likes of Zane J, fully fleshed out of the New Japan Academy cover here for Vander Griff, only a 2.
Zane J had a very admirable showing in his first main event against my man Bad Dude Tito. Big Teats.
Big Teats was in the building, and it was Bad Dude Tito that would walk away with the win. But following that matchup, Chris, it was Matt Vander Griff that would come out, the NJPW Academy, lay out the challenge to Zane J, and, well, here we are on this evening.
Fred Rosser made a really interesting comment to me, and not just because I don't know a lot about sports, but he mentioned that Zane J and Matt Vander Griff, he called them the quarterbacks of the Academy.
Well, when you think about a quarterback in professional wrestling, in New Japan Pro Wrestling, you think Yota Tsuji, who has exploded onto the scene, came oh so close to the World Heavyweight Championship. And look out, cover.
Up cover, here's Zane J, and it's just 2.
And of course, didn't quite beat Tetsuya Naito, who has to face the challenge Walker, John Moxley, in our main event.
Yeah, our main event still to come. Windy City Riot, you are not going to want to miss it. IWGP World Heavyweight title will be on the line. And that is a position, Chris, that these two men competing right here, right now, tonight in Vander Griff and Zane J would hope to be in the future. However, it's to step through the proving grounds of the Strong Survivor situation that'll bring you to that position.
Vander Griff looking around here.
Yeah, Zane J not safe on the floor.
As much as he may believe, Vander Griff to the outside. Tope con Hilo flattens out Zane J.
The aerial chemist. I think I understand now what exactly that nickname means. Just innovation. And Vander Griff headed up top.
Yeah, we're going to see the flip artist on display right here. Vander Griff, cut off, caught down by Zane J. Zane J looking for the kill shot here, wanting to put Vander Griff away. Not going to happen, though, as Vander Griff brought back up, powerbomb positioning, and bam, right in that corner, Chris.
That is a rough impact to take, but Zane J managing to react with a drop kick there. Let's see what he can do on the right.
Popped up, spine on the pine, double A style cover. Here's Zane, only in for 2.
That was close, and even after kicking out Vander Griff, seems to be almost out of it.
It's a high stake, high stage, biggest stage easily that Zane Jay or Matt Vander Griff have competed on throughout their entire professional careers. Have to wonder what's on the mind of both Vander Griff and especially Jay making that strong debut. Here we go.
Awesome core strength from Jay, but it
Vander
doesn't
Griff,
matter. Oh, no.
Could he be looking for it? Styles clash.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Vander Griff out center, cover. This one's over.
Interesting to see Vander Griff branch away from that 450 splash, using it instead of Stars Clash. Now, if you're going to copy from the greats, Vader.
I mean, to me, though, this really shows the growth and the evolution of Matt Vander Griff himself as he carries this strong Survivor title on his back. We're seeing now he's moving away maybe necessarily from only the aerial-based offense, becoming a more varied competitor. And that's what he's going to need to do as he defends the right to be the strong Survivor, because we are seeing challengers of all disciplines headed in to try to take that title away from Matt Vander Griff.
Buck Skinner, Goldie, Barrett Brown, and now Zane Jay added to that list of those who have fallen to New Japan Pro Wrestling's strong Survivor. But coming up next, more action. It's tag team wrestling coming to you live at New Japan, Winning City Riot.
And we have tag team action here as we continue the kickoff, and a really interesting combination of athletes, including making her return. We haven't seen Alex Windsor since Royal Quest 2. And then, of course, Trish has become an integral part of the New Japan events in the United States. But this, to me, is such an interesting team. You got power and technician.
No doubt about it. Alex Windsor, 769 days. She was RevPro's undisputed women's champion and just came up short against Danny Luna March 31st in an unbelievably violent dog collar match. So couple that with the strikes and that reach of Trish Adora Walker, that's a hell of a dangerous combination.
You're absolutely right about that one, Chris. For the first time, Alex Windsor's competed in the United States since 2017. It's been a long time coming back.
Alex Windsor also competed in an absolutely brutal loser leave match like 6 days ago, something like that. She is coming off, like you said, Chris, this stack of violent matches. But on the other side of the coin,
that's the other side of the coin.
Mina, Shirakawa, Viva Van, they also competed extensively last weekend in Philadelphia, including Mina as part of that first Stardom show in 5 years in the United States, Stardom American Dream. Viva Van also competed in a number of matches. So we're talking about a bunch of athletes here who are going into this with a lot of wear and tear.
And it's no doubt with a strong women's championship coming up later on, someone can make a name for themselves. No doubt Viva Van just came up short as Steph Vaquer last time we were here with you. And Viva could certainly cue her way back into the strong women's championship mix, Vader, but well, Mina Shirakawa has been stealing a lot of headlines over in AEW this week.
You're right about that, Chris. We want Mina. What else is there to say? I kind of think that says it all. But no, Mina Shirakawa was able to secure the victory for her team in that Stardom offer match at Supercard of Honor. She's riding on a lot of momentum. new Artist of Stardom champion, and I gotta say, although Viva Van is not, you know, officially associated, I feel like the whole Enex's V vibe is strong. Is strong in Viva Van.
It could work, and of course, yeah, that Artist Championship, the 6-person tag team championship over with our friends at Stardom. He holds that belt alongside Micah and Xena as the Nexus V.
Right to a lockup. Looks like Trish is going to have the power advantage and takes down Viva. Whoa. Trish is staggered up against the rope. Look, she's got a smile on her face, and there's a tag.
A lot of people came and showed out tonight for Mina Shirakawa. And the proof is in the pudding. You listen to the reaction from this audience, Chris.
Yeah, well, Mina likes to show off a little bit. Trish will beat that out of you, no doubt.
Whoa, Mina with the side Russian leg sweep.
Now, the last time that we saw Trish Adora, she was competing for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship, at the time held by Julia. There's been a change in the ranks since then. And Veda, I gotta ask you, do you think Trish Adora believes her name still belongs in that Strong Women's title conversation?
Oh, absolutely. I know Trish has her eyes on Stephanie Vacker as well. And I've got to figure that anyone who can pull out the victory here in this match is going to see themselves moving up the rankings. Whoa, Trish heads in. Whoa, but Mina swipes the drop kick away. Now Mina.
Yeah, look out.
Whoa, into a cover.
Mina doing a good job of going at the base of Trish. And she's been, you know, recently over the last year, ever since she took the Wonder of Stardom Championship away from Saya Kamitani in Yokohama for a spell, she's been really going after that figure 4 leg lock, the figure 4 driver.
Whoa. Trish is trapped in the center of the ring. Oh, well, and Alex Windsor breaks up the submission. Tag now to Windsor, and we talked about the schedule that Alex Windsor has been on, but guys, I have known her for a very long time, and into a cover with that short lariat. And there was a point where, due to an injury, we thought that Alex Windsor wasn't going to be able to wrestle ever again at all. She has fought back from so much adversity, and now to see her here in the New Japan ring. Whoa, takes down Shirakawa. Whoa.
Beautiful, yeah, absolutely fantastic transition. And of course, Alex Windsor, part of, well, what is growing to be a very influential wrestling family. Look out.
Oh, she's looking for the figure 4 on Mina, but Mina rolls through.
Very interesting for Mina Shirakawa here. Has never stepped in the ring with any of these 3 women as partners or opponents.
And Mina spends a lot of time, not just in the Stardom Dojo Walker, but also in the illustrious Tokyo Snake Pit, which was introduced to her by Mariah May. She made that connection, and of course, Rose Gold. Well, we saw what happened in Dynamite. You saw that video 2 or 3 times, I believe, Walker.
I wouldn't comment on that.
Mina rolls through and slams on to Windsor, covered by Shirakawa. Mina staying in control. Looks like she's going to go for the tag here. Viva Van. Big knee with Windsor trapped in the corner. Oh, Alex broke out but got caught.
You can feel those from here.
Whoa.
Coming out of virality is Viva Van, and she's looking to showcase and impress even more so on the New Japan Strong stage here tonight.
Oh! Chopped through the chest and hooking the leg.
Everything Viva Van does has an awful lot of impact behind it. But you could say the exact same for Alex Windsor. Look out, look out.
Oh! Nearly right out here in front of us, outside in.
That might bust a lip, Vader.
Windsor went down hard. Van, I think maybe, uh-oh. She was looking over towards Mina. Windsor able to capitalize. And now Windsor with a sharpshooter, wrenching back on that submission. Watch out for Mina. Oh, kick to the back.
It was great tag team awareness for Mina, and that shows her experience working as part of a team to know Viva was in trouble.
Go kick on 5 minutes of that. 5 minutes.
5 minutes have elapsed.
Hey!
Double hip attack there.
Trish has had enough. Oh, with the Bubba Bomb. Here comes Mina. Whoa.
One more.
There goes Mina.
Jeez.
Oh, Trish ducks the kick.
Baited her in. Oh, beautiful. Unbelievable impact. But Mina's back up.
Mina with the back fist. Trish went down hard.
Now look at the strength of Alex Windsor. Plants out Mina Shirakawa. And it's down to 2. Windsor, Van.
Divorce caught in the arm of Alex Windsor.
Viva Van, the only one standing as she pulls Windsor into position. Wait, Alex fights out with that headbutt on the crack.
Nutted up.
Oh, Mina from behind.
Uh-oh. Implant DDT. Serves up Van.
Whoa, hanging butterfly suplex, hooking the, whoa.
Sometimes you gotta use one body to knock out 2 more, and Trish is well aware of that fact.
Viva Van, though, she is undeterred. She knows how much a win here would mean.
Oh, this is going to be it. If she gets it, it's over.
Windsor couldn't make it to the ropes, makes it out though. Rolling in with the lariat.
Look out, could be GTF.
That's it, GTF. That's go to, you know where you're going.
Well, I think Alex Windsor's going straight to the pay window.
Alex Windsor and Trish Adora with a massive victory here, particularly for Windsor. That's a great impression to make in your return to NJPW competition.
Vander, you know just as well as anyone that if you like women's wrestling like that, if you like more pro wrestling action, there's only one place you can find it here or any other time, and that's going to be NJPW World pay-per-view, because Stephanie Baker takes on Azumi for the NJPW Strong Women's Championship coming up later on in our event.
Cannot wait to see the Queen of High Speed take on the NJPW Strong Women's Champion. Man, we got a lot to get to tonight, Walker.
We definitely do. So much action still left to come through tonight, folks. Walker Stewart, Vanna Scott, Chris Charlton. So much action here tonight, NJPW World Pay-Per-View, and I want to talk about it a little bit with you, folks. You know, the NJPW Strong Openweight Tag Team Open Challenge that was laid out by El Phantasmo and Hikuleo had a lot of people talking, a lot of people chirping away, but there are 3 teams that have found their way into the mix here tonight, Chris.
It's almost a tale of 2 matches, right? TMDK Mikey Nichols was first to accept the challenge on behalf of he and Shane Hayes. Meanwhile, Fred Rosser jumping in with Tim Lawler, and there's a lot of history with those guys and West Coast Wrecking Crew, Vader.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta wonder, will West Coast Wrecking Crew be able to focus on their overall objective in this match? Or are they gonna be too focused on Fred Rosser and Tom Lawler, and vice versa? It's exactly like you said, it's almost like 2 matches, and I have to wonder if that leaves an advantage for someone like TMDK.
Well, definitely a lot to talk about when it comes to tag title situations here and going forward in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But one person that has had the world talking, especially over the past week, Jack Perry, the scapegoat in action here tonight. Singles competition, Jack Perry takes on Shota Umino, Chris.
Brother, wow, I mean, the scapegoat has been accepting the blame for a lot of people ever since his controversial exit, embracing the hate from House of Torture. You know, he's going to take a lot of the heat from the fans here in Chicago for, well, I guess what we can call charitably as an ill-thought-out publicity exercise this week. And, well, Jack Perry doesn't care. He's going to be taking all of that hate, and we'll see whether it takes him to the pay window, Vader.
I mean, you've said it before, Chris. Shota Umino, maybe his one weakness is he's not completely focused at any one time. He's got lots of different mentors, lots of different ideas in his head. Tonight, though, he's going to have to be wholly focused on Jack Perry. And my other question is, the goat mask, is it going to be here at commentary? Because I heard it's unpleasant.
It's unpleasant.
I've heard it's unpleasant.
Just a stench.
Well, there's definitely going to be some
smell-o-vision. I don't want it.
Pleasantries, unpleasantries tonight. Coming up as well, non-title action, despite what Hiromu Takahashi may have wanted. Tonight, Hiromu takes on Mustafa Ali, non-title. It's going to be one of the top IWGP Junior Heavyweight champions in history, taking on the current TNA X Division champion.
Yeah, well, I think Mustafa Ali denying the request to put the X Division Championship on the line, you know, mainly because, hey, Hiromu's track record recently, not so great. Lost to Doki back in Sapporo, lost to Bushi in Korakuen Hall. But he beats the champion, and we know how that works all over pro wrestling. Then you get the shot. But the question is, can he be the first for Mustafa Ali in this chapter of his career to beat the guy one-on-one?
I mean, you're right about that. Mustafa Ali has been virtually undefeated, and at the same time, as far as Hiromu is concerned, I mean, he was a little dismissive of Ali until he found out about that whole X Division title thing. So I don't know. This sort of feels like maybe a mess of his own making.
Well, definitely, potentially so. But of course, our semi-main event and main event are the talk of the world in New Japan Pro Wrestling and beyond, as Tomohiro Ishii takes on Nick Nemeth, non-title IWGP Global Heavyweight title action. Chris, let's talk about it.
The championship is not on the line, but Nick Nemeth feels he has a point to prove. He beat David Finlay on his first night out, but he hasn't tasted the true strong style that only Tomohiro Ishii can bring, Vader.
I mean, if Nick Nemeth is going to prove that he is in a completely new chapter of his career, if Nick Nemeth is going to prove that he belongs here in New Japan, who better to take on than Tomohiro Ishii, the embodiment of that strong style?
Well, new chapters and potentially new records, new potential history set tonight in the main event where the IWGP World Heavyweight title will be on the line. Defending champion Tetsuya Naito and the challenger, Jon Moxley.
Oh, man, I mean, you know, Tetsuya Naito said it best. What does Jon Moxley want to achieve here tonight? Does he want to be the first ever winner of a global Grand Slam, WWE, AEW, IWGP World Heavyweight Championships? Does he want to win the big gold belt? Or does he want to beat Tetsuya Naito? In my opinion, Vader Scott, unless Jon Moxley is 100% focused on beating Naito, he ain't going to walk away with anything tonight.
I have a personal objection to ever betting against Jon Moxley. I mean, we're talking about a human being who life had counted out. You know, he has fought back from so much, and he kind of just has molded himself into someone who, despite the fact that, as he says, is underappreciated and will always be underappreciated, if he can pick up something like the Grand Slam here tonight, that is just a completely tangible proof that he matters, that he means something.
And that proof is going to be in the pudding and putting all over his shirts tonight. The NJPW World Pay-Per-View is live. Windy City Riot. We'll see you right there.
I love it.